When you're on the go, there's only 3 things you need. Your roller skates, your fanny pack, and a darkness in your heart that burns like a blackened flame, igniting your very soul. Fear? I knew her once, fucked her twice, and left her 3 times, all while wearing a fanny pack, because I'm so on the go. If you've got to ask where to go, you're not on the go. Being on the go doesn't have a destination, only a destiny. But I passed that a long time ago. It is not until the screaming jaws of the cosmos tear open like the zipper of a fanny pack to surrender the granola bar of oblivion that my on-the-go appetite will finally be satiated. And once it is, I don't know where I'll go, but I know what kind of go I'll be on. I'm Lyle Rath, and this is Pregame Discharge, the only video game show that's always on the go. E3 is dead. Again. That's right, there will be no E3 in 2022, not even a digital event like last year. Now, the E3 having committee has reassured us that it'll be back in 2023. But until then, what happens? Well, Jeff Keighley has announced that the Jeff Fest, or whatever the hell his gaming presentation thing was called, is still on. So presumably a lot of developers will have a chance to premiere their planned E3 announcements there. Also, this thing called the internet exists, and anyone can sort of upload videos and live streams and stuff. So I'm sure there will be a bunch of those around E3 time too. As of this recording, Microsoft and Bethesda has already announced that they're doing one. Is E3 as we know it on the way out? Could be. Or maybe most of the announcements would have just been delays anyway, so everyone kind of collectively decided they weren't feeling it this year. Which is fine. I've never felt anything ever, and I think I'm much cooler for it. But E3 is not supposed to be cool. E3 is supposed to be half shit show, half gaming convention with a "you must be this tall to enter" sign at the door. Does that need to exist? I mean, no, but it's funny that it does, so I hope it lives for 1,000 years. Kingdom Hearts 4 was revealed. Sora goes to the real world and has normal human-sized feet. You see them. No release date yet, but if the formula holds true, you'll just have to wait about 14 years and play 12 crappy mobile games in between to understand the story. I'm kidding, you won't understand the story either way. But they also announced 2 mobile games in the same event, so if you want to try, have at it, sport. They look real exciting. Hell Is Us is a game where reds split out of people, and then there's dead guys. Sometimes their face and chest is a pussy, I think, and then someone has a big sword. I hope it's me. After announcing delays on co-op and Forge like a zillion times, Halo Infinite has finally released a roadmap for its coming seasons, and from the looks of it, it won't be coming season anytime soon. Season 2 starts May 3rd and will include 2 new maps, some new game modes, including Was King of the Hill seriously not in this game already? Campaign co-op is now slated for late August, although it's been specified as a target, and not Forge, but an open beta for Forge has been targeted for September. Season 3 will start in November, a full 6 months after Season 2. But guys, don't worry, the Battle Pass is fine. I repeat, the Battle Pass is okay. Rain or shine, the Battle Pass and the store will never delay. Thank you, 343. You truly deliver where it counts. Here is live action Master Chief from the Halo television show, and this is the Halo cookbook. What a time to be a Halo fan and taste the miniature churros that Master Chief so adores. The new Saints Row got a big 20-something minute presentation. It mostly centers around the absolutely insane customization system in the game, but since you can customize just about everything, it also not so indirectly showed off a ton of gameplay features too. If nothing else, it's a reassurance that this game is very much a Saints Row game, in case that cinematic trailer had you clenching. So King Kong and Godzilla are gonna be in Call of Duty now? And I gotta say, as somebody who has not given a shit about Call of Duty in a very long time, Big Monkey was a very good call.
of Duty.
There are two separate rumors going around right now that both Sony and Microsoft are considering in-game ads for free-to-play games. Now, maybe I'm so cynical that I'm just over it, but I'm kind of surprised that's not going on already. Like, an ad doesn't have to be a thing that pops up and interrupts you while you're playing. It would be so easy for, let's say, GTA Online to rent out in-game billboards the same way, you know, real-life billboards work. I guess I just assumed they were already doing that. Also, does this not count? Did these not count? Yeah, it sucks, but I don't know that it sucks any more than the shameless shit most free-to-play stuff's already doing. Hell, it might even take some of the financial burden of supporting the game off the player base, and publishers might ease up on microtransaction stuff in a better world than this one. I don't know. If you're expecting an angry gamer rant, I'm sure that those will come, and I'm sure that I'll agree with most of them. I just can't find the energy to get worked up about it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has been wait, no, I guess it's been and is actually coming out earlier. God, why this one? Xenoblade's supposed to be a pretty expansive game, isn't it? Is there some kind of spaghetti doesn't like to be watched thing going on here? God of War Ragnarok is no updates, we're just keeping our heads down, but Xenoblade comes screaming through the gates. No, that's fine. Instead of September, the game's coming out July 29th now. Sega announced Sonic Origins, which is a remastered collection of the first 3 Sonic games and Knuckles, and also Sonic CD. This will retail for $40 at launch and will already have DLC and a digital deluxe edition, which is $5 more and grants access to bizarrely locked off features like letterbox backgrounds and character animation in the main menu. Now you may be thinking, 40 to 45 bucks? I'm sure I've seen them selling those games digitally for like 5 each. Well, Sega has thought of that and will be delisting them from all digital storefronts sometime in the next month, so this is the only way to buy them. Thanks, Sega. Very cool. Ubisoft announced a new game called Project Q. What is it? Well, as of now, it's a piece of concept art and some vague details. Apparently, it's not a battle royale. It'll feature a variety of PvP modes with the goal of quote-unquote fun.
I enjoy having fun, yes.
I'd love to have a good time. I like to have fun.
And have a lot of fun.
And they don't have any plans of adding NFTs to the game yet, but it's funny that they're using that as a selling point. There's gonna be a new Tales from the Borderlands game. Now, for the uninitiated, Tales from the Borderlands was a choose-your-own-adventure game that was developed by Telltale Games, and judging by the comments on some YouTube video I found, is considered to be one of their best. Telltale Games went completely belly up in 2018, and all their games were delisted from all online retailers, which left Gearbox in kind of a weird spot when they released Borderlands 3 in 2019, since it had multiple references to and characters from Tales from the Borderlands, a game that you couldn't buy at the time. Since then, Telltale was bought by an investment firm and is back up and kicking, and Tales from the Borderlands is available for purchase again. For the sequel, though, Gearbox is just kind of doing it themselves. Maybe it's a scheduling conflict thing since Telltale is currently working on Wolf Among Us 2. Maybe it's all that stuff I said. Point is, Tales from the Borderlands 2 is happening, and it's slated to come out later this year. The Octopus Quest got a big ol' blow case featuring the Kingfish himself, Gil Daddy Zuck. Oh, sorry, the Meta Quest. They showed off a Walking Dead zombie shooty game, an NFL game that's bound to send sports fans everywhere torpedoing through their living room windows, Amogus VR, which lets you flap and point, finally, Red Matter 2, which looks to be a first-person puzzle shooter, Espire 2, which looks like a more straightforward first-person shooter, Moss 2, which is a game about Paus, and Paus is real and on the table, Ruins Magus, which is an action RPG for we abyssals, Cities VR, which lets you laser-eye cities into existence, and Resident Evil 4 and Beat Saber got DLCs. In the vertically blinking eyes of the Zuck, the biggest deal was a Ghostbusters VR game. The presenter even got in a CGI Ghostbusters car and drove off at the end of the presentation. Stupid.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
But to my keenly unblinking eye, the highlight was definitely Bone Labs, the sequel to Boneworks, which is a game that lets you do this. Anyway, here are the game releases for the month. I'm Lyle Rath, and this has been Pregame Discharge. Come back at the end of every month for new episodes and show them to your stupid mom. She'll go, I don't get it. And you'll say, that's because you're stupid, Mom. I get it because I am smart and you are stupid.